I'll try not to.
Where are my channels? Twitch would be on. But
Oh, you all right?
I love that.
Sweet.
Oh no, people can hear us.
Oh, they can. Hi, people.
Hi everyone.
Hello.
Quit listening.
Cinna's great and all, but can she not?
I wish. I wish.
No, Cinna is perfect. She's wonderful and the best.
I think they. Sounds fun.
Oh,
Fancy.
sounds like Camille's boot camp class. How to destroy your players with tears.
Oh, can they still hear us? In another life, across the sea or somewhere just as far away, I was Junior Field Medic Kiri Amaranth. Now it's usually just Kiri. It's been 14 years, 3 months, and 28 days since I've been home. I'm almost 200 years old, and sometimes I still catch myself counting the hours. I miss home. But more than home, I miss her. The Queen. The last time I saw her was when she was captured in the final days of the war, right before my exile. I just can't help but feel restless in this place. I guess that's why I took up wandering. But it hasn't been all bad. There are wonderful people in this part of the world. There's beauty, both natural and magical, just waiting to be found. And this is where I met Dev. They're not quite like anyone I've encountered before, but they remind me of home. It's been nice to have someone to travel with again. But I still call out to her every night. She never answers. I don't know if she's still out there, still alive, but I have to have faith. For myself, for my people, and for my queen.
Hi there. I'm Devereaux Thistlebrook. My family owns Featherdown Traders. It's a small farm and general merchant operation headquartered in the small hamlet of Featherton. It's just on the other side of the hills outside of Fabreach. The farm produces wonderful cheeses, and they grow, dry, and distribute many different blends of tea. My younger sister Desiree is taking over the family business for my mother. But me? I guess I'm a bit of an oddity in halfling culture. You see, most halflings are perfectly content to stay home and keep a predictable, dull routine. Ugh. Me, though? I don't care for business or homesteading or any of that predictable stuff. It's boring, mundane, sedentary. So I've decided to spend my life as an explorer, just like my dad before me. There's always so much out there to see. Plants, animals, and all manner of fantastic creatures. I just gotta get out and see it for myself. So, I use some of my skills to act as a cartographer and guide for hire for other adventurers and travelers. I also keep a journal of all my own experiences, and I catalog the strange and wonderful things that I've seen in my trips. Someday, I hope that I'll write a book of my own. And when it gets published, I can be famous. Well, I can be more famous than any other halfling I've ever heard of in the realms. You know?
Why, hello there. I'm Salix of the Evertrees. I was raised by my parents in the massive forest just south of Valzara with my brother Kendall. We are only about a year apart in age, and we've always been really close, but we're pretty different. I'm a druid of the land, tasked with the care of a very old willow tree. The magic was strong in my blood when I was younger, so I was marked with ink I made from her bark. Kendall, not so much. A while back, I also heard of the god Cord, and it struck something in me. Since then, I've been training with the monks at the monastery outside Valzara to answer the call of the Stormlord. I don't know what he has in store for me, but I know it's something important. I recently also had to get Kendall out of some trouble he got himself into after he decided to leave our people. Now we're on the road for adventure. I don't want to live without him. We belong together like tea and honey. I don't know how far I can go from my tree, though. No one in our community has ever left their grove for very long or gone very far. But I guess we'll find out. Willow will be safe with Mother and Father. I hope.
Hi there, my name's Kendall Evertree from the Evertree Grove. It's a pleasure to meet you. Where are you from? Wait, no, that's not what this is about. Let me start from the beginning. I'm Kendall Kendall Evertree, and I was born to the Evertree Grove. The Evertree Grove is south of Alzara. Normally an elf born into the grove becomes a druid, and becoming a druid means that you bond to a tree and you forever take care of it to make sure nothing ever happens to that tree. Now, although there's nothing wrong with that, that just wasn't me, which is a little strange specifically because my mom and dad are the elders of the grove, and their firstborn is kind of expected to go down that same line. And to be honest, most everybody in the grove is a druid. Okay, everybody in the grove's a druid except for me. I'm actually quite proud of that. There isn't really anybody in the grove's history who didn't bond to a tree. Now, it kind of labeled me as an outcast, but that's okay with me. I don't plan on staying around too long, and I've actually left already, but I got myself into trouble. The trouble always seems to find me somehow. It's definitely not my fault. I don't care what Salix tells you. Oh yeah, and how could I tell you about myself without telling you about Salix? Salix is my younger sister and my best friend. She's basically the Grove's prodigy. She's the best druid I've ever seen. And, well, she keeps me out of trouble. We do everything together, and, well, she's my voice of reason, and without her, I don't know what I'd do. But now we're going out into the world, and we're going to explore. We're going to see every corner of this world, and the realm, I know, has a lot to offer. So if you have any place that you know is amazing, just send me a message. I'd love to see it. Well, anyways, I'll see you around.
Welcome to the stream.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, hey.
Hi. Glad to be here. First time caller,
Yeah.
Long time listener.
long time player.
Welcome to the return of the Sunday Friends. It's been a minute since we were able to play together. We're still missing one. But we will continue as soon as I can stop yawning. I'm awake, I promise. Devereaux,
Yeah.
why don't you give us an in-character recap?
Okay. So, hi everyone. It's been a hot minute, and honestly, I feel like there's only two big things that happened last time we got together. Kiri vanished to the Feywilds, apparently. And we can't quite seem to figure out what the heck happened still, but, well, I mean, some folks seem to think there was some kind of weird wish that happened that someone didn't think through when they asked it, but that's major speculation. So,
Like, who would do something that stupid?
you know,
I would have asked a god or something and waited for a response. I don't know.
sure it was under a lot of stress. People make weird decisions when they're under duress, right? But
That's fair.
Kiri vanished in the middle of dinner, which was sad because they didn't finish all of their food. And then we started hatching away a scheme to try and get them back, or at least go see them at the Feywild, assuming they want to come back. So we're gonna like hitchhike through the plains with Kiyu, who's like this weird peppy fox person, which is great. I've never seen anything like that before. It's actually kind of exceptional. But we're gonna leave in the morning. Just a second. Excuse me.
Must snack.
And so we kind of hatched a plan to plane shift to the Feywild to look for Kiri. Turns out that they're royalty, so that's kind of a thing. Not really sure where that came from. They must have been storing that information in a shoebox somewhere, but they busted it out when we needed it most. And goodness. There's a lot of stuff we got to do before we leave, but it's going to be a dangerous trip. So, I've got like a laundry list and like one night to do it. One afternoon and one night. I don't even know what time of day it is. What time of day is it?
Sunday friends, it is 9 o'clock in the morning. You've just woken up.
Oh, good.
You have the day in front of you. Well, two of you have the day in front of you. We will start with Kendall and Devereaux for now.
So, DM, since I know Salix isn't here today, are we still in the same? Do we still have that big room?
Sure.
Did everybody? Yeah. Okay. Does that mean Salix is there, or is she gone?
She is there. She is currently praying.
Oh, I probably shouldn't bother her then. Dev. And I try to like gently, but not so gently, shake them awake.
No, not yet. Not ready.
No, doesn't. Dev, get up.
What? What is it?
We have a lot of things to get ready before we go.
Oh, I drool over myself again. Kendall.
I'm right here. Yeah. Yep.
We have so much stuff to do.
That's what Dev, let's go.
Okay. I'll roll out of bed, like literally just roll onto the floor.
Thunk.
I have their pack ready, and I'm kind of just like holding it up for them, waiting for them to like compose themselves and grab it.
Will you calm down? I gotta get dressed first.
We don't have a lot of time.
Well, I can't just go run around in my pajamas. Give me like 30 seconds.
Okay, well.
You two go without me. I've got my own things to do.
Oh, sorry, Petals. I didn't think that I didn't mean to interrupt your go ahead and keep praying. We'll get out of your hair quick.
Proceed to do that.
I'll scurry out and I'll like stand outside the door waiting for Dev to come out.
Mm-hmm.
I throw on my stuff and grab my pack and slip out and close the door gently. Okay, Kendall. What are we up to?
I don't know. You said yesterday you had a lot of things to buy.
Oh, yeah. No, absolutely. I do.
I'm just here to help. Well, I need one thing, but other than that, I'm just here to help.
What do you need?
Okay, actually, I have a question for you first.
Uh-huh.
Do you think it's a good idea, and I like try to keep my words from getting behind me, to bring my sword with us?
Where else would you keep it?
I don't know.
Then why are you asking the question?
Well,
of course you should bring it with you.
But like, what
It's
if
like-
I lose it?
It's like magic or something, right?
Yeah, but what if I lose it? I don't know how to get back to the Feywild.
Oh, goodness. Well, come on, let's walk and talk. Bring the sword with you. Of course you got to bring the sword with you. It's your weapon.
Yes.
Right?
Shh, don't let her hear you.
Who?
The sword.
You mean... wait, what? I thought you were talking about your sister.
No, I was talking. Of course, we're bringing my sister. Talking about the sword.
Well, yeah, I know. No, I'm... Kendall, I feel like there's a disconnect here. What do you mean your sword is going to hear you?
I don't know how to explain it any more than that. She can hear you. So be nice.
I can hear you too. You hear in the back of your head, Kendall.
It's already too late. She's listening.
Kendall, you're scaring me a little bit. Do we need to get you some breakfast?
Okay, first of all, yes. But second of all, I'm not lying.
I'm not saying you're lying. You're just concerning me. Are you feeling well? Here, bend down and let me feel your forehead. Oh, that's Ooh, that's clammy. Are you always like that?
What do you mean? What does clammy even mean?
Like cold and sweaty.
Maybe. I don't know. I've never checked.
Okay. Well, didn't you need a scabbard anyways?
That's the one thing that I need at least.
All right. Well, there we go. Now we have another errand to run. Let's go get breakfast and then we'll go get you your scabbard.
Okay, I'm okay with this.
Perfect.
Let's go get breakfast.
Get that breakfast. Eat it up. Eat it up.
Breakfast can be found downstairs in the inn. Eggs, bread, sausage, gravy. Breakfast of champions.
Is there cheese?
Plenty.
Yes. Perfect. And this is like the fancy inn, right?
Yeah. Oh, it's served on a special plate with sauce like dribbled purposely. Everything is reduced and whatnot. It's quite fancy.
Waitress, do you have a breakfast salad of sorts?
Salad
Yeah.
for breakfast.
Yeah.
Let me talk to the cook and see if I can get something made up for you.
Oh, it's not for me. Can you send it up to our room?
Oh, certainly.
Thank you.
Look at you. You're so thoughtful.
Knowing say like she's gonna forget after all her praying, she's gonna go straight into reading books again.
That's true. The only thing she likes more than books is a salad, right?
Well, I guess flowers would be number 2.
Oh, what's a flower but like a non-edible salad?
I guess maybe a salad is just a bunch of flowers, right?
Yeah, just less colorful.
So they're tied. Probably tied.
Yeah.
We could ask her later.
I mean, flowers are nice to look at. Salads are great to eat. They each have their own benefits.
Perfect. You see? She'll enjoy it. Do you think that we'll be able to find food this easily in the Feywild? Should we take some bacon with us? I mean, just meals?
No,
No. We'll figure
No.
it out. You're right. We can figure it out.
we should not bring. I mean, we can bring rations with us, but I would be leery of bringing food with us because I feel like.
Bears? Are you worried about bears?
No, I'm not worried about bears, Kendall. There's a lot of other things in the Feywild's worse than bears, you know.
Yeah, but like bears could smell our food from like miles away.
Yeah, but Fey bears are even worse. They can
You-
smell it from like another dimension or something.
Do they look the same, or are they like sparkly like Kiri?
I don't know. They didn't really talk about bears in the books about the Feywilds, but there's all
They
sorts
didn't.
of dangerous stuff. I mean, you remember the spider people we killed, right?
Oh yeah, those
Come from the.
creepy.
Those were Fey, weren't they?
You're asking the wrong person. I haven't
I
read
don't
that many
know.
books.
I can't remember offhand, but stuff like that. We're gonna find stuff like that. So don't bring anything that's gonna make them want to eat us. And if we like bacon, they're gonna like bacon, so they're gonna think you're bacon. And then they're gonna think I'm bacon because I'm with you. Okay.
Well, I guess I don't know enough about Fey bears to argue with you.
Well,
so
we're
we'll
talking
just go
about
ahead.
more than just bears, Kendall.
Wait, when did we stop talking about bears, Dev?
We were not always just talking exclusively about bears, Kendall. We were talking about other stuff, including bears.
I'm still stuck on bears though. If
I
I'm
know
gonna
you
be
are.
honest with you,
I know you are.
and bacon. But you said no bacon, so I guess that's okay. Are you done eating? I'm done eating.
Yeah, and I'll grab like I'll grab a couple waffles and take them to go because waffles are a food you can eat for breakfast on the move.
I will also grab whatever you have left on the table, and I'll stuff them into some of my pouches for later snacking, and then I will go pay our tab.
Wait,
Oh,
we
Camellia, you're muted.
just have a tab?
Yeah, easy enough.
Paid it. All right, Dev. What? How much? How much do you have on your list? I have the one.
Okay, so I have a whole bunch of stuff to get done. Some of it will be easier, and I'll pull out a little piece of paper that I have like a whole bunch of bullet points scrawled down on. Okay, so first item I have here, and we can probably ask about your scabbard while we're doing this one, is we need cold iron weapons. If the books I read about were accurate, fey creatures hate cold iron. So,
Give me a second. In my head, I asked Cass, "Are you cold?"
Kendall, what are you doing?
It
me a
depends on
second,
who
Deb.
you ask.
Are you made of iron?
No.
Okay, have a good day. Okay.
Okay.
And then I tell Deb, "See, Cass isn't cold or iron. I don't think."
Who's Cass?
Wait, Dev, the sword. You're gonna have to be nice to her one of these days.
Sword of Cass. Gotcha. Okay, no, that makes sense. Okay. All right, so your sword is magical, but okay. Well, for those of us without magic weapons, we need to consider alternatives. Speaking of which, I need a magical bow. All right, that was number 2. So we'll see if we can get both at once. All right, let's look for a blacksmith or something. I don't know.
Okay. I don't know where to look. Should we just start walking down the street and then maybe
If
find a
only y'all
blacksmith?
knew a blacksmith.
I mean, we do. We do. See, this was the test. We're doing the easy stuff first. Where is Vesper?
It's Vesper.
Is Vesper staying with y'all currently?
I thought they were. I don't know at this point. They were staying with Kiri.
He was staying with Kiri, so he did not stay with y'all last night, but he said to come and find him with the settlement of Grassgrave citizens in a certain district of Asmarin if you needed him.
Kendall, do you remember the name of that district that we were supposed to go meet Vesper in? I
I'll be
feel like
honest. I don't remember having this conversation.
I feel like it started with a P or something. Pebbleston? Was that it?
Yes.
All right, let's go look for it.
Okay, let's go ask around.
Y'all give me an investigation check. You have an advantage from an additional advantage from Mare.
Well,
Bless you, Mayor.
I got a 19 total.
Whoa!
Oh, hey, halfling luck.
You have the worst luck of anybody I've ever met in my entire life.
Investigation. Ooh, that's a 21.
Wow!
Wow.
Hamilton, forward.
Hey, have you seen the Grassgrave people? Just like asking random people. Pebbleston. Have you heard of Pebbleston? Where's Grassgrave
Where are the
people?
Grassgrave folks? Grassgrave.
Don't you mean Ashgrave? You hear some teenagers
Move
say.
along. Move along, Dev.
Hold me back, Kendall. Hold me back.
Come on, bud. Come on, bud. Don't. It's not worth it.
I'm so fired up right now.
You are led towards the northwest side of town. Pardon me.
She wouldn't have called it that if she knew what actually happened, Dev. Don't let it take up too much time in your head.
Teenagers have no respect for anything. I know I didn't when I was younger. Want a piece of waffle?
Would I consider myself a... No, never mind. Yeah, always. Of course.
There you go. I'll rip off a hunk and give it to you.
How did they make waffles?
I don't know.
Do they have a waffle iron in 5e?
Mm.
In the fantasy land of Asmern?
You tell me. They have firearms, so they have waffle irons.
I can answer this question for you.
Okay.
It's like a buñuelo. You just have a little honeycomb piece of metal that gets real hot. And you dip it in batter, and then you bring over what got stuck to the iron into the oil, and then it cooks off onto it. So it's kind of like a waffle.
What was invented first, the waffle iron or the gun? Let's ask Google. Things you need to Google in the middle of your stream.
Make an intelligence check.
We're looking for Vesper. Vesper.
Vesper.
Vesper.
Let's see.
It's Kendall.
Are Devereaux, Kendall, are you okay?
Oh, there you are. Yeah,
Hi,
no,
Vesper.
well, we are still missing our friend, so I guess we're as good as can be. Thinking in this situation.
Kendall, we're all missing our friend.
Okay, the
That's
gun
what I
was
said.
invented way before the waffle iron. The waffle iron was invented in like 1896, and the gun was invented in 1364.
Did you check
Thanks a lot,
fantasy did you
Leonardo
check
da
fantasy
Vinci.
Wikipedia, or is that like real world stuff?
I blame Leonardo da Vinci.
Done.
Leo. Dang it, Leo.
Fine, it's just a piece of bread. I gave Kendall bread, okay? Vesper, we're in need of your assistance.
Sure, whatever I can do to help you.
Well, as you know, we're going to the Feywild to rescue Kiri. Maybe. If they want to come back.
Sure.
Wait, do you know this?
Yes.
Oh, good. I couldn't remember. So, we have a couple of things we would like to be able to get, and we were thinking maybe you could help us?
Sure.
So, Kendall, you take yours, and I'll like elbow you because I'm not going to ask about your scabbard again, even though you've already asked him like 3 times.
Your elven friend is kind of like standing. He's just exited a house, and you all find yourself in the middle of this busy Asmern street.
Okay. Vesper, I know you didn't get a chance. And I don't need a special one or anything, but maybe I still kind of would like a scabbard.
Yeah.
Maybe like a generic one, maybe.
Yeah, all of the measurements for your scabbard were in my workshop, but I'm working out of someone's here. If you want to go, we can do a measurement again.
Sure, yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
Just honestly, I just need something to maybe hide what she looks like.
Sure, of course. She?
Right?
It looks like what my sword looks like. What did you say?
Oh, while we're walking, I'm like, we also need weapons made of cold iron, I think.
You need cold iron.
Yeah.
Well, unfortunately, cold iron is quite difficult to work with. Do you know what cold iron is?
All I know is maybe fey creatures don't like it.
Do you mind if I explain it to you?
No, I'd love that.
Cold iron is a rare form of iron that is, to my knowledge, left over from a creation of the parallel planes, such as Material Plane, Feywild, and Shadowfell. It has never been molten and will lose any properties if it does become melted or tempered. That makes it very hard to work with. You can't heat the metal too much, or it won't be cold iron anymore. The finished product has to be made from a single piece of ore, as it can't be smelted. And being a very tough metal, it's hard to work with. Usually, A smith will ruin one or more sets of tools when working on a single piece of cold iron. But the problem is I don't know if you'll be able to find a smith in the city who will do, or maybe even in the country who will do it. We can
Okay.
ask.
Oh, didn't know it was that. Dang it, books always leaving the extra details out. Okay.
Is there? Well, no. You said you would know, right? Okay.
Okay.
Is there a place in the city that you know of that maybe sells weapons?
Oh,
Or what else did you need, Dev?
I mean, I don't need it, but I was really hoping I might be able to get a magical bow.
there are plenty of magical shops in the city where you can purchase these things.
Yes. Okay, perfect. I mean, I knew they would. And I figured there would be, but we wanted to talk to you first because you're our friend and we wanted to support you.
That's very kind of you. Thank you. Of course, I can't make a cold iron weapon for you. I can start to ask around in the city if anybody knows anybody who's willing to work with cold iron. But it'll come at a pretty steep cost.
And how long does it take to make?
Well, I know there's one way that you can apply cold iron as a wire and then inlay it into a weapon rather than making the whole weapon out of the metal. But it depends. If you think this will give you an advantage while you're in the Feywild, then it's probably worth the wait.
What do you think, Dev?
I'd be afraid to wait too long
Yeah.
because every minute that passes, we don't know how long it actually is, right? For Kiri.
Yeah, it could be.
Oh my gosh, what if we get there and they're like all old?
So, aren't they already old?
Kendall,
Well, they're like 3 times my age.
well, how old are you?
101, I'll have you know.
Shut up. No, you aren't.
Yeah, Salix is 100.
I feel like I should have known this.
I don't think you've ever asked, to be honest.
I mean, it's rude to ask.
I'll keep that in mind.
I didn't realize Kiri was almost 300.
I don't know how accurate that is.
I don't know how old they are, to be honest, but I know they're a lot older than I am. At least double.
They always seemed to be maybe a little younger, in my opinion. But I'm only 260. What do I know?
See that?
How old are you, Dev?
You know, it's rude to ask.
Is it also rude not to answer, though?
Oh, probably.
Oh, okay. I'm just trying to get a hang of this.
This is quite literally because I forgot how old
I was about to say, Ren is probably looking it up right now.
Frantically looking up how old I am. If you have to know, I'm 27. Thank you.
That's how old I am.
Well,
27 or 270?
Kendall, I don't age in elf years, okay?
What does this mean? Elf ears.
What?
What does that mean? Like elf ears? What does that mean?
You ever heard people talk about dog ears?
Oh,
Never mind. Okay.
okay.
Well, we were planning on leaving for the Feywild tomorrow morning.
Yes.
So
We got a lot of stuff to do.
and not a whole lot of time to do it. So, while the cold iron might be a boon to us, I'm afraid it might have to take a back seat. If we can find magical weapons, maybe that'll just have to be a good suitable alternative.
Okay.
Thank you, Vesper.
Do you need anything while we're out?
No, I think I'm okay. I've got my father's blade, and that's really all I need.
Okay. Well, we'll see you back at the room, or are you gonna stay here tonight?
I'll stay here tonight. It feels strange to stay without Carrie.
Yeah. I understand that.
I get it.
Okay. Well, we'll come get you in the morning, okay?
Well, if you
Thank
need
you.
anything, let us know.
I will. Thank you. He
Bye.
slips back into the house. Where do you head now?
To a magic weapon shop.
Oh yeah, which one?
I don't know. Gonna have to ask around.
Why don't you roll investigation for me?
Oh, God.
You have 3 advantages and an auto crit. You're fine.
Well, I guess I'll just have to use one right now. 16.
Okay.
16.
I'll go ahead and help.
You can roll one as well.
16 not good enough for Kendall. Oh my God.
It's not good enough for this. I got a 15, so.
What does it look like, the two of you walking around looking for a magic item shop?
Magic. We're looking for magic. Can you point us in the right direction?
Well, Kendall,
Yeah.
usually shopkeepers have signposts with giant pictures that symbolize what they're selling. So we obviously look for a big old weapon that has like magic lines coming out of it.
Okay. And I stand there with my hands at my sides and then one at my chin. Yeah.
What does magic even look like?
So I don't see him here.
How would you artistically render magic weapons?
You see, this place is really big, and I don't think we can just see it from where we're standing, right?
It is.
Unless-
Oh, that's a great quote.
Do you want to maybe stand on my shoulders? Maybe you'll get a better.
I'll sit on your shoulders. I'd
You
feel
can-
bad getting your shoulders dirty.
Well, I mean, if it means we get to the shop quicker.
Okay. I'll get up on your shoulders if you bend down.
Okay, but be careful not to touch her, Cass. And then I bend over.
I scramble up onto your shoulders. Okay. I don't see much more. You're not really that tall.
Excuse me. And then I kind of stand up straight.
Oh, hey. Look at that cloud up there. Sorry, I got distracted. Maybe we should
Okay,
ask
but
a
like-
guard.
That's what I was trying to do, and then you gave me a hard time about it.
Was it? I thought you were asking one of those people in the market.
I was asking anybody who lives around here. They would know, right?
Well, I don't think everyone shops for magic weapons, Kendall.
But they might know where it's at. I don't always go looking for, the botanist back home, but I know where it's at.
The what?
The person, the archmage of... Forget about it.
Up ahead, you notice a sign with a potion, and behind it is a sword.
Hey, look, do you see that sign up ahead with the potion and a sword?
Well, you're pointing at it, so yes.
Do you think that might be it?
I mean, the potion and is the sword inside of the potion bottle, or is it like crossing it, like a skull and crossbones kind of thing?
Crossing it.
Okay, that seems like it might be a good option. Can you put me down now, please?
Hey, you're free to jump off.
I said, put me down, please.
Oh, I'm just going to bend over and you can just hop off. Here you go.
That sounds better. Thank you.
There you go.
I do that. Come on. We don't have time to waste. I mean, we're doing plenty of it, but let's keep going.
You go to follow the sign, and you notice that this shop is actually in an alley. You look to your right, and it's an alley, but at the end of the alley is a small, dark shop. It has 2 windows on either side. They are a little dirty. but you can see the light is on inside. There's a faint glimmer of candlelight inside.
Kendall, I don't know if I like the look of this alleyway.
What are you talking about? And I kind of just start walking into it.
And
It'll be fine.
Kendall,
Do you want to hold my hand? I can see okay here. It's not that dark.
okay.
Here, come here. There we go. Come on. It'll be just fine.
You open the door and you hear a ding, ding, ding. As you step inside, the immediate smell of old dust fills your nose. It's dimly lit in here. The main source of light are a number of candles. You look around and these candles line the room. But they are not magical candles by any means, for you see that they drip everywhere. They have melted over whatever surface they've been haphazardly placed upon. The floor has scuff marks and there's a few missing chunks of floorboard here and there. And as you walk in, you don't see a countertop like you're used to in most businesses. It's... One second. It's just an open room with 4 walls. And on each wall is a series of shelves. These shelves contain various bottles and boxes full of miscellaneous objects, papers, a few cardboard boxes, a few wooden boxes. You see on a turning table is a round piece of furniture that is just made of shelves. Tiny little shelves that look like they contain tiny little drawers is the word for it. Each one is marked with a little piece of paper. So far as you can see, the room is empty, but you notice a dark archway in the far right corner, out of which a human man steps. This human man is short, on the short side, maybe 5'4", 5'5". Thin, dark hair, dark eyes. The hair is pushed back away from his face. He looks to be maybe in his late 40s. Hello.
Hello.
Welcome to Igor's Emporium.
Are you Igor?
Yes.
Kendall, it's the proprietor.
How can I help
perfect.
you?
Sir, I have great need of various sundries, and I hope you have them.
I hope I do too. Why don't you tell me what you're looking for?
Oh wait, I'm coming on a little strong, aren't I?
I think you're doing fine.
I would love to see I'd love to see your collection of magical items, if you have them. Sorry, magical weapons. Oh, excuse me.
Weapons. Well, I have many. Why don't you give me a type of weapon that you would like, and I can bring one out that might suit you.
A bow.
A short bow, a long bow,
Oh,
a
right.
crossbow.
Crossbow. No, short bow, please.
Oh, and if you have any longbows, I'd like to see them as well, please.
I have a long bow. What did you say, Devereaux?
Short bow.
And a short bow for you. Well, it makes sense, doesn't it? Looks at your height difference.
Hmm.
He turns and give me a moment. Heads to the back. There's some rummaging. And he returns with, in his outstretched arms, 2 pieces of what look to be bows wrapped in leather. He kind of looks around as if for a place to set them, but you see that every surface is covered in something, whether it's candles and candle waxes or measuring objects or books. You see him snap his fingers. He like awkwardly reaches out and snaps his fingers, and an invisible force pulls out a chair from underneath one of the shelves, sending a few oddities flying. He sets the bows down onto the chair and begins to unwrap them.
Kendall, look at those.
Well, I'm waiting. They're still wrapped up.
Oops, wrong button. Hold on.
Can everyone do that? That was a nice little... The chair can come out of anywhere.
It's an invisible servant.
Oh. If anybody looks at Kendall, they know that I didn't understand what that meant at all. But I'm not going to say anything about it. What?
This is a short bow. He unwraps the leather and you see a dark wood inlaid with silver and gold scroll work, done in, you would notice to be, it's something like an elven script, but it's not quite something that, and if you can you read Sylvan? Yeah, you can't quite read this. And it's strung currently, and it is strung with what looks to be some sort of unusual substance, like maybe not quite horsehair, but something else, something lighter.
What? It's really pretty. What's it do?
These markings look familiar. What do they mean?
I am not sure. It was sold to me by a young elven man. But I have done an investigation, and I can tell you that this is a weapon that is a bit faster, a bit stronger, a bit sturdier than a normal short bow. And it can be yours for 800 gold pieces.
Is that going to work against,
Work against what?
Well, it's not a secret, is it? Anything in the Feywild.
Ah. Planning a trip, are we?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Well, there are many creatures there who have a resistance to non-magical weapons, and this would certainly overcome that.
I pull Kendall. I motion for Kendall to bend down, and I try and whisper quietly. Look, I mean, I don't know if it's worth 800 or not, but I really think we're kind of desperate, so maybe we should probably just pay the man and be done with it.
If you think that's best, I think go for it too. Let's hope the longbow's not as expensive.
You've done more shopping than I have. Last time I saw you shopping, though, you yelled at that person selling pineapples.
No, well, they were a fruit vendor, and they get rowdy. I don't know so much about magical vendors.
Okay, I feel like they're probably more dangerous than fruit vendors.
They have unseen people just walking around.
I don't know what that was about, but okay. I break the huddle. Okay. I'll take it. God. I'll take it.
Very well. And here is the longbow.
Long and bow.
Yes, Kendall.
1 second, I'm pulling it up.
giving Camille time to pull it up. It's very nice leather you have it wrapped in. Is that venison? Cow?
Venison's a type of meat, not leather.
I know, I was testing them.
He's not a butcher. He's a magical wares salesman.
Well, now you give away the answer and we'll never know.
Okay. He unwraps the bow, and you can see that this one is much larger. It's also... I can paste it in chat once I pull it up.
Awesome.
This at the center is a handle, wrapped and ornate, but the actual bow is made of what looks like gnarled and twisted wood and metal. As you draw nearer to it, you see that parts of it begin to light up and glow with a blue crackling energy. It is not strung, but if you move closer to it, you see that a string appears. This string is made of light.
Whoa.
That one looks really cool.
Can I
Paste an image of it in Discord.
touch it, Mr. Igor?
You may.
Whoa. I kind of like, oh, and I kind of just hold it up and inspect it. It's light. And then like I pull on this. If I pull on this on the light string, does it come back with me with my hands?
It does.
Can I touch it?
It is.
What makes it do this?
Well, with this bow, you do not deal regular damage. When you make an attack with this weapon, you may choose to deal necrotic, radiant, or lightning damage. It is called the Twisted Bow.
And how much is this one?
1,000 gold pieces.
Will you take 900?
Roll persuasion.
Persuasion rolls a 14.
I tell you what. We can make that happen.
Okay. Let me get the 900 gold. Can we still look around your shop, though? Just in case we want anything else?
Is there anything else you need?
You have potions of health?
A few. 3, actually. They are 60 gold pieces each.
What do you think, Dev? Should we get the... I know Salix made a couple, but...
It couldn't hurt to have more. Let's start making a pile. Igor, do you also have potions that will make us hard to detect or see or smell?
Let me check.
Kendall, do you think the short bow has any magic name?
If it doesn't, the good part is you get to give it one.
I don't know if I'm good at naming stuff.
Salix is. You could always ask her. Or we can call it the Retriever or something, you know, because we're gonna go get Kiri. It's a good name if you ask me.
But it shoots arrows that don't come back. That seems counterintuitive.
The Lever, maybe. The I don't know. The bow, super bow.
Super bow. No, I'm not calling it super bow.
Well, We can figure it out, I think.
We'll just ask Igor when he comes back.
Oh, okay. That's probably a good idea. Might already have a name.
Yeah.
As he returns, you see that he has brought back 3 potions with a bright red liquid within them. All of this on in a large chest that is designed to hold bottles. And he pulls out another potion. This one is a clear liquid. And he says, "This is a potion of invisibility. I will sell it to you for 200.
If I'm invisible, they can still smell me, right?
Well, that depends on you now, doesn't it?
Do I smell?
Do you?
A little bit, but not that bad.
I don't know, Kendall. Do you think we need a potion of invisibility? I mean, I asked for it, but do you think we really need it? And if it's just one of us, I don't know if that's really...
Well, I mean, Salix and I are pretty good at hiding behind things when you would think that we wouldn't be able to because, we're so tall. But we can. Mom calls it the mask of the wild.
Okay, let's put it in the pile. You're good at hiding. I'm not. I might need it.
Okay. And then Igor, do you have... I don't know much about magic, but do you have anything that kind of maybe helps us find something like what's it called? Searching, scrying. Do you have anything that scries? Am I using that word right, Dev?
Probably.
Funny you should ask about that. One moment. He disappears back behind the corner as your Dungeon Master furiously looks up. What? Ah, there it is.
You know what? It couldn't hurt to have the potion of invisibility, right?
Yeah, I mean, if one of us needs to vanish, then it could be helpful. I guess.
Maybe.
Maybe
Probably.
like...
Probably.
Do you think like if we each took small sips, we'd all be invisible? Or do you think that we'd like have parts of our body invisible instead of all of us?
Or do you think it's maybe like if you drink all of it, it lasts for a certain amount of time. But if you drink like half of it, it only works half as good for that amount of time.
I mean, what if you shook it up before you drank it? That would make it pretty consistent all the way through, right?
Oh, hi, Igor.
Sorry.
He returns with a box of iron, or lead, or some sort of dark material, and slowly opens it in front of you, in which there is a beautiful crystal ball.
Ooh. That is...
Does it come with instructions?
You attune yourself to it. And then, when touching it, you can cast the scrying spell.
Oh, okay. I think we could use that.
I mean, maybe. How much?
50,000 gold pieces.
50,000?
50,000, huh? Now, would you take like 2,000?
No.
Okay. Well,
He slams it shut.
I don't think we're getting that, Kendall.
I don't think we're getting that.
Okay, this is fine.
Not that much. Okay.
Just one more question from me.
I actually have one question for the dungeon master.
Oh,
Does-
yeah.
Does that crystal ball look like any of the crystal balls that Sura may have had when I visited her a couple times
Had
in her,
sleepovers?
in her tent?
Why don't you make a intelligence check for me?
Intelligence. Good thing Kendall is actually okay at that. Oh, ho, that's a dirty 20.
Yeah, a little bit.
Well, we definitely can't buy this, but maybe I know someone who might be able to help us instead.
Oh, that's good. Substitute services. Perfect. Thanks, Igor. We didn't need that, actually, from you. But one more thing we might need, and I know it's asking a lot because I just have this feeling. Do you have... So obviously you have bows. Do you have swords?
I have a few in my possession. What kind of sword are you looking for?
I mean, I know my friend doesn't need one. Oh my gosh, the cat. Do you have... I'm just going to make this quick. Do you have any rapiers or A-stocks or other foil weapons? Fencing foils. Here.
I might have one. Let me check.
I'm just going to keep looking at the bow.
It's a nice bow.
I'm just admiring it.
He goes to the back once more and returns with a scabbard. Within it is a weapon. This is the only rapier that I have. He holds it out to you to hold.
How big is it?
Standard rapier.
It's a little heavy, but I could probably get the hang of it. How do I look, Kendall?
Oh. Swing it around a little bit.
You don't swing a rapier. You stab with it. And I make a mock poking motion with it. Oh,
Looks good to me.
does it have a name?
No, it does not.
Darn. Does the bow have a name?
Not that I know of. They are yours to name now.
Wait, how much for the rapier?
When they take that long, it means it's going to be expensive. Worried.
2,000.
That's not bad.
Okay, I'm gonna try and pull a Kendall here. I'll do 1750.
No.
I'll do 2000.
Perfect.
Damn. Okay. And I'll just start pulling out Electrum pieces because I'm gonna be a jerk and give him the fancy gold. Platinum pieces, not Electrum. That's not real.
You look at your rapier now and you can see that this is a small, thin, slightly curved rapier. Not enough to make it a saber. But carved along both sides of the blade is an engraving of a serpent, stretched out as if at the full extension of a strike. It has an open mouth and fangs fully bared. Where'd the image go? There was an image.
And I'll make sure to pay for the bow, potion, and all the potions.
Easy enough.
Remove. Well, thank you. Oh, do you have any... I know I just paid, but I'm willing to pay more if you have any fancy arrows.
Unfortunately, I do not carry ammunition.
Do you know where maybe we could find some?
Perhaps you could ask the guard.
The Gond?
Guard. The city guard.
Oh, right. Yeah, we can do that. Thank you for your help.
Thanks, Igor.
You're very welcome. Have a good day.
You too.
I feel real weird about this. Let's go.
Why does he talk so slow?
I don't know. Let's head out the door.
Okay, quick.
Bye.
Bye.
You leave the shop and you hear the latch close behind you, and then 2 locks, and the lights go out.
He definitely doesn't want us going back in there.
Did we run him out of business?
We just gave him a lot of money. That's a lot of money, right?
Oh yeah.
I don't know. Oh, I look around. Is there like, I know the alleyway led down to this. Is there like alleyway going to the left and the right as well? Or is it just like straight back out?
Straight back out.
I go, wait a second. And I pull out my bow to make sure it still works the same way that it was inside.
Still looks the same.
Oh, well, I mean, I think we got what we paid for.
I don't think Igor liked me. Didn't even tell me what any of these things do. Oh my gosh.
You
I
didn't
could have
really
just
ask
gotten
them.
ripped off.
Well, I didn't because I asked and it. Wait a second. Well,
I
can't really
asked
sh-
too.
Did you? I don't remember you asking.
I did.
You kept asking how much things cost, which is fair. It's a good thing to do.
When
Don't
you're
get me
shopping, you
wrong.
got, well, all right. Well, you said you know someone who can help us with the scrying, right? Maybe they can help identify this nonsense too.
That's a good idea. Except I don't know how to find her. She kind of just shows up.
What do you mean you don't know how to find her? Wait, is this your girlfriend?
Yeah. She
What do you
left.
don't know how to
yesterday.
find her?
She just says things in my head and I tell her where I'm at and there she is. I've never had to like find her except for that one time, but Salix was there to smell her.
What?
Remember when we went after her because she got kidnapped?
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah, that wasn't me. That was Salix.
We killed a lot of cultists that day.
Not on. Yeah, well, we don't have to talk about that.
Wait a minute. We let one go, didn't we? I
Did we?
just remembered.
Wait, no, he was tied up, and I guess maybe he either died or got out, right?
Maybe a bear got him.
Did you plant bacon on him?
Wait,
Okay, but no,
how could
okay,
you?
so-
How could Sura help us with the scrying if you don't even know where she is?
Well, okay, not knowing where she is or where she isn't doesn't change the fact that she might still be able to help us, right?
No, that's true. You know what? I bet if I find an alleyway to shoot some cans with this bow, I'll figure out what it can do.
Are we allowed to just shoot arrows inside a big town like this?
I don't know. The guards
May-
get to carry weapons.
But that's because they're guards.
So?
Isn't that their job to carry weapons and, like, protect people?
We protect people.
Well, I guess you're not wrong.
Okay. Hold on, Kendall. We've got potions. We've got magic items. Cold iron weapons are a whole... Cat, don't do this to me. No, Cat, no. Sorry, my cat's trying to jump out of my lap and take my headphones with her. Cinna. God bless it.
Okay, so here's the thing. I am a good partner, so I paid attention to when Sarah talked a lot. She said a lot of things, but she said things like the castle or the library. She was somewhere doing something important, and I think it was at the castle.
Oh, we can go to
There's
the
a-
library. There's a library in the castle. Oh, maybe Gert's there.
Okay, now we have a plan. Should we go look for ammunition first?
No.
Good enough for me. Let's go.
Perfect.
Wait, where's the castle?
I point to the big freaking building in the middle of the city. There. It's there, Kendall. That's a castle.
second question. What exactly is a castle?
Are you serious right
Is it-
now?
I've never heard of everybody just kept saying castle, and I kind of didn't want to ask because I didn't want to seem stupid, but now here we are and I can't avoid it, and I kind of don't know what a castle is.
A castle's a big stone house where the king lives, or queen, or whoever's in charge. That's like the really easy 101 version of what a castle is.
And they're always that big.
No, not always.
Don't forget, I've only ever lived in. We grow our houses. Well, not me particularly, but other people around the grove. We grow our houses. They don't get that big.
You grow your houses? What, you live in a tree?
There are a couple of trees that kind of grow into each other, and then yeah.
Well, you don't grow a castle, but you build it.
So why does that one get to be so big?
Because somebody had a lot of money to pay for a lot of materials.
I guess that makes sense.
Yeah, they probably sold a lot of scrying stones or whatever. Let's go.
I don't think that thing actually did what he said that it did.
Well,
That's a lot of money for a ball.
How would you know? You didn't. And what the heck does attune even mean? Oh,
A
wait.
what? A
I
who?
had to attune to a few things. I think I have an idea. You like think it's something really hard and then it connects
Yeah,
with you.
You kind of like make friends with your item, right?
No.
That's what Cass and I did.
Oh my gosh. I'm just ignoring that. And I'm just walking to the castle towards the library.
Wait, Deb, hold on. And I kind of like jog up next to them.
Do you think Kiri's okay?
At this point, we know Kiri's a prince, right? Or
Yeah.
royalty? Yeah. Okay. Okay. So then I will say, I hope so. Do you think Kiri has a castle?
I hope so.
Because if they do, then I guess I'd understand why they wanted to go back so bad. I mean, we're doing all this preparing, but maybe like we'll get there and Kiri will have like a really big feast for us, and it'll be like visiting,
Oh, like a brunch.
like brunch.
Yeah. Breakfast, lunch, brunch.
Oh, I like that. I mean, I guess I can eat any time of day, but yeah, like that, but like more.
I mean, that's a possibility, but
I mean, I'm still really worried about them, but best case scenario, they're okay, right? And we get to just spend time with our friend where they grew up.
best case. They never could get home, though, and they were sent away from it in the first place, so worst case is they're in their castle dungeon. And then we have to fight people and rescue them.
Like in their own dungeon?
Well, I guess.
Did you ever talk to Kiri about why they couldn't go back?
No.
I should have asked more questions when they were around.
No. Kiri didn't want to talk about it.
Yeah. Must not be great then.
No, I don't think so.
I do hope they're okay though.
Kiri.
Yes, hello. Hi.
It's early morning. Although, in the Feywild where you are, that's all it really ever is, isn't it?
Something like that.
As you open your eyes, you are once again reminded with a shocking revelation that you are home. You wake up and look around the palatial princess bedroom that you grew up in. Everything bare, as if it had been covered by a dust cloth while you were gone. and you hear a knock at your door.
We'll get up and put some clothes on real fast and go open the door.
You recognize a young servant, another Eladrin, and gives you a bow. You have a visitor in the garden.
I will be right down.
This young servant gives you another bow and fucks right off.
Yeah. I'm gonna take my sweet time because, like, if I can find out who this is.
Right.
Not expecting. Is this like right? Is this like the next morning?
Yeah.
Okay, sure. Yeah, I'm probably not having a great time, so I'm gonna take it real slow.
Yeah.
But I will slowly but surely make my way back down to the gardens.
The castle gardens are a wonder, truly. Plants, flora, fauna that people in the prime material plane could never even imagine. You see brilliant white stags just meandering about as if they owned the place. Foxes running about. It is, on the surface, a haven. However, you know that sometimes the darkest deals are made in the most beautiful places. And as you wander about, can you tell us what you look like?
Me currently?
Yeah.
I certainly don't think I have shifted out of winter form, although I was trending that way for a while. I'm not wearing any armor, carrying any weapons. Just kind of like, I don't know what simple Feywild clothes are. I don't know if their version of simple clothes is even something that is comprehensible to us. So, but whatever simple Feywild type clothes are, it's that. It's I would probably, like, if you didn't know anything about the family, you might think, just based on the way I was walking and based on the way I was dressed, that I was a more important servant as opposed to a full-on member of a royal family.
Definitely.
Stacey, what the fuck?
Oh, Pixel Cat. You wander about the gardens. A few people notice your presence and either get very quiet or even give you some sort of acknowledgement, a curious wave or a grand bow. At the far side of the garden, you see a woman. She is entirely made of gold, or maybe that's just what it looks like. Her long flaxen hair falls down to her back. She is dressed like a member of court. A member of the Seelie court, not just the Amaranth court. She wears this long, expansive, beautiful golden gown with long sleeves that go past her arms and a dress that trails behind her. Her back is to you now, and you can see a gentle cape about her shoulders. And as you approach, you feel the air temperature rise 5 degrees. She turns around.
Even from,
Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, even from this distance, even from behind, do I know who this is?
Yes.
I'm booking it the fuck across the gardens.
Okay. As you approach, not very stealthily, she turns and you see her angular features and piercing eyes. Some sort of sharp gold. Not warm, but slashing almost, as she looks upon your face for the first time for her in many years.
I'm gonna run like straight up, stop within like 2 or 3 feet, and like hesitate for just a quick second, And if she will permit, I will just go and give her a great big hug and bury my face into her shoulder.
It's like somebody has wrapped a warm blanket around your shoulders as you nestle yourself into Zephyr. She is taller than you are, but not by much, 5'2". And she seems shocked that you have done this, have hugged her. And you feel the breath leave her lungs. Kiri.
Zephyr.
I
didn't. How have you been?
She sort of pulls back from you, and you feel the coolness of your skin. I'm assuming you're still in your. Are you still in your winter form?
Yeah.
Okay. Where summer has met winter, there is this inconsolable difference of temperature and power between the two of you. And as you pull back, there's almost like a void of air there. And you feel the wind whip around. Your short hair in the front and her long hair in the back. I've been all right, I suppose. How about you? You haven't aged today.
A lot's happened, but quick question. Do I remember how much time it's been since I left on this side?
I want to say for them it's been like 15 years.
Okay, so roughly about the same time.
Yeah.
Okay, sure. Yeah, it's been about the same amount of time, I think, for me on the other side as it's been for you. Oh, it's been a lot, but I guess I'm back now.
But you...
Not even gonna guess how that happened, but...
Yes, I'm hearing a lot of people coming back. A lot of people who were banished.
Yeah.
How is it with your family?
The same as it always is with my family. You know.
That good?
That's one way to describe it. I guess the only good thing is I don't think they could have... I don't think that it was possible that they could have been even more disappointed with me than when I left the first time, so it's at least about the same.
Yeah. It's good to see you again.
It's good to see you too.
As you look down, what's your passive perception?
Oh, not great. Maybe like 12. 14.
You would notice this with that passive perception and how well you know Zephyr.
Mm.
You notice a wedding band on her finger.
Oh. Oh, that's sort of indicating her.
You see this because she's been actually messing with it since almost
Oh, okay.
nervously since you let go of her.
Yeah, I'll sort of like tuck my hands behind my back, right? Not nod with my head. That's new.
Kira, I thought you were never coming back.
I can't blame you for that.
I'm sorry, I don't know what to say.
I don't know if you need to say anything. It was never just us. It never had to be. If whoever they are, if they're good, if they make you happy, then I'm happy for you.
How can you mean that? Look at me. Look what I am now.
Is this not what you wanted to be?
It's the only choice I have. We
In
lost.
the moment, maybe it was, but
We lost.
I got out.
Yeah, we lost everything, Kiri. I lost everything. This is all I have. And I don't know how you can look at me and wish me well.
Is this... Are you doing... Are you going into this willingly or not?
What is will? Anymore?
Do you want to do this? Are you happy for yourself?
Does it matter?
Yes!
No! I don't know what I was expecting from you when I invited you out here. But I can't... How are you so... You can't be happy for me.
Well, now I'm not. But I don't know what it was like back here in the aftermath. I'm not about to sit here and judge anybody for that. But if this isn't something you want, then don't do it.
And what, join the rebels? Again?
Would that be so different than what you've already lived half of your life doing?
I don't know. When we lost her, I didn't know if I could continue.
And now?
Is it so bad that I took what was offered? A chance at a life? Even if it's the life I fought against, that we fought against.
Well, up until now, if nothing else, you've survived. Whatever. If I'm also like trying to keep an eye out to make sure that no one is looking at this borderline treasonous discussion.
Make a perception check.
Sure. At least I know my bonus
Getting
now.
hot in here. I don't need this blanket anymore.
Oh, 18 plus 4, so 22 total.
You're not really sure when it happened, but at some point, the people who were around began to dissipate, and you've now
Okay.
found yourself alone.
Okay, sure. Whatever's happened up until this point, what happens next? That's what's important. If you don't want to do this, then don't.
I can't tell you what you want to hear. What's worse, that I don't want this and I won't leave, or that I do want this?
I don't know if they're all that different.
She takes a step closer, and you see her look around as well. They're watching you.
Why aren't they?
There's a faction of rebels who are making camp a few miles north of here. If you are caught with them, they will take your life, Kiri.
It wouldn't be the first time they've tried.
She's gone. You know that.
She's never really gone. They never really gone. They've been doing this dance for undescribable, uncountable amounts of time. She'll be back. She has to be.
For your sake, or for hers?
For everyone's.
And that, my friends, is where we are going to take our midstream break. All right, everybody, go get up, stretch, hydrate, and we will see you when we return. We'll be right back.
Oh baby, I love your madness. It's so. Oh baby, I love your madness. It's.
Welcome to our Patreon. Here on Open for Adventure, we are making high-quality Dungeons & Dragons content, folks. We have a great big world to share with you, and by becoming a patron, you can help us explore and expand upon this adventure. With your support, we can invest in more amazing artwork, better mics, fancy cameras, and overall stream quality. Not to mention, help us get some amazing new merch that we can use for giveaways. What do you get by becoming a patron? I'm so glad you asked. Let's take a look at the different levels and give you a sneak peek at what you can get at each tier. Did you know that the family of the First Lord Theo, the leader of the rebellion against the Empire, actually invented firearms nearly 25 years prior to the current campaign? The designs for this high-tech weapon are the Delaney family's best-kept secret. Also, they were originally invented by the late First Lady Victoria, Theo's mother. Access to lore leaks like this is what you can expect from the first tier, written in blog-style posts after each weekly session. Ever wondered what goes on off camera? The next 3 tiers give you exactly that. With Stolen Moments, you can get access to text-based roleplay moments, highlighting experiences that don't make it onto the stream, like Leona's training session with Ray and Asmrit. Stolen Moments Plus gives you access to roleplay moments featuring our guests, non-player characters, and historical figures, featuring the likes of Marshall, Annalena, and even the Empress herself. And Roleplay Addiction takes us to a whole other level. This tier gives you exclusive 30-minute videos of canon interactions not otherwise seen on stream, like late-night drunken interactions between paladins or tender moments featuring your favorite character ships. The Warm Fuzzies is super simple. It's everything I've listed so far, and also you get your name on stream after our weekly regular sessions. Every session. And our undying love. And finally, the most epic of all Patreon tiers. Drum roll, please. The Lore Master. This ultimate and final tier gets you first look access at all of the content going into our upcoming, official, open for adventure campaign setting. Lore, maps, monsters, items, dungeons, dragons. Go ahead, have a look around, make yourself at home, and consider becoming a patron to help us make this fantasy world a little bit closer to reality.
Oh, hi! My name is Express Love. I'm the Senmarian god of coffee. Did you know that in Senmaria, every cup of coffee is made with found familiar coffee beans? That's canon. In Senmaria, every cup of coffee is good coffee because it's made with love by Found Familiar. Did you know that every bag of Found Familiar coffee features artwork from incredible members of the tabletop gaming community? That's canon. Each blend and roast of Found Familiar coffee features cool D&D names like Thieves' Cant, Face Step, and Pact Magic. In Senmaria, every royal meeting that Ray attends features the Cartographer's Blend, a brew of coffee made by Found Familiar in conjunction with Devin Rue. Now that's canon. Found Familiar coffee. Buy it today.
Yeah, to pieces, yeah, I need it. Once you're pandemonium, life is so easy. Whoa, you love me to pieces, yeah, I need it. Once you're pandemonium. much pandemonium. Oh baby, I love your madness. It's so incredibly beautiful. Oh, you shine like gold, so selfless to all, and wild like an animal. Some would say I'm insane in the right in a way, but I just love to play in your fun and your games. Always hungry for more, that's just how I was born. Take me somewhere I don't know, and give me your freedom. Whoa.
And welcome back. Last we left off, Devereaux and Kendall were on their way to figure out how to get to the Feywild in the most advantageous way possible. Currently on their way to find Sura, Kendall's girlfriend. Kiri is having a much different conversation in the Feywild with their former lover, Zephyr.
Doing great, everybody.
And that's where we're going to pick up, continuing that conversation. Kiri, you see the Summer Eladrin in front of you, rage boiling behind her eyes. What do you do?
Specifically after she mentions that she is aware of some sort of a clave of rebels, I'm gonna sort of like take a bit of a step back and look her in the eye. Why haven't you left?
I can't. I won't. Why do you care?
I'm just trying to understand. What does I can't mean? They'll kill you. They were trying to do that before anyway. What changed?
I don't know what to say, Kiri. I don't have an answer. I can't give you closure or... All I can tell you is that things are the way they are.
But they never have to be. They never had to be before. Things were never just the way they were. If we didn't like it, we did something about it, or we went to a place where we could, or something.
There's no other place now. They offered me a place. A position. And the court?
Is that what this is then?
And if it is?
Well, I'm not here to judge. I'm certainly in no place to. I'm just trying to. Who are you? You're not the person that brought me out of this life to begin with. Who are you?
I'm not that person. Who are you? Are you still Prince Amaranth? At the core of it all?
I'm the same person that I was when you found me. And I have no intention of changing that.
They're going to eat you alive.
They'll do it from the outside in or they'll do it from the inside out, but it's inevitable either way.
You need to find a way to leave, Kiri.
I'm working on it. If I make my way up north, do I need to be afraid of you?
You didn't ask me what position they gave me.
And what position is that?
Commander of the army. Captain of the Royal Guard. All of that experience of mine counted for something.
It counted for something before all this nonsense, too.
Apparently not. We still lost. I still lost. I won't lose again.
It was never about you. It was never about me.
What was it about then?
Not getting forced to deal with all this. Gesturing wildly at the castle around me.
Shh. Keep
You
your
know
voice
just what I
down.
mean. The politics, the backstabbing, the lying, all of it.
And do you have a solution?
Maybe I don't, but I'm not spending any energy trying to build this up.
I can make a difference.
What kind of a difference?
Doesn't matter. You left.
I was sent away.
You chose banishment.
So what? I should have just come back here to the exact same thing that I left in the first place.
I can't tell you what you should not have done. I can tell you that if you are caught again, they will make me do it this time. Do you understand that, Kiri?
I understand.
Because that's part of my penance.
You can make a difference. I hope you're proud of the difference you're making. Dib on out.
Yeah. Devereaux and Kendall.
Hi,
Yes.
And you're making your way to
downtown.
walking fast?
Castle. To the library. Do we get to the library?
Yeah. You can get to the library easily enough.
Perf. All right, Kendall. This is the castle. It's a lot bigger up close, right? Wait, didn't you come to the library with us the other day?
Yeah, I don't know why you're introducing. I just didn't know this is what we called a castle. I thought this was the library where you keep books.
Yeah, there's books in the library, which is part of the castle.
Wait, hold on. And I run over to the librarian and I pull out the books that I checked out last time and I'm ready to check them in.
It's not a library, it's just a piece of paper.
The piece of paper that's a librarian, I go back and I turn in my books. And I...
No, there's a book drop over here. And I just like go to a wooden crate and just put the books back in that I had. You put the books in the book return.
You don't have to get so snarky. And you know that this is a new thing for me, right? I'm not usually around in these
libraries.
Libraries. And
Okay.
you said do how? Show me again.
Just put them in the box.
Like this?
Like what?
And just.
Exactly.
But how do they know that I turned them back in?
It's magic.
There's a lot of magic around here.
Yeah, I know. It's a little unsettling. Okay, so you think Sura's around here somewhere?
Can I check? Is the piece of paper like a ledger where you can people sign books out?
Yeah, you signed your books out last time.
Okay, yeah, that's how we did it, right?
If you go look, you'll see that your handwriting is now gone.
My handwriting's gone. Can I see if Sura checked out any books?
You look and you don't see Sura having checked out any books.
Sura?
Shh. You're not supposed to yell in the library.
Oh, shit. I'm sorry.
You
Well,
see
we're-
a head
I know.
poke out of one of the stacks, and you see the typical long black hair gently curled at the bottoms. Kendall?
See, Dev? We wouldn't have found her if I didn't yell.
Kendall?
Yeah, I'll be right there. I'm coming over.
You're not supposed to yell in the library.
That was just coincidental.
She was just yelling at me, right? From over there?
Well, she was doing it in a hushed tone.
Oh, I don't get the rules here, but come on, let's go.
Okay.
And
Approach.
hurry over. Hey. And I talk really low, like, is this better?
It's weird. You can talk in the normal voice.
This is okay. How's this?
Better.
I'm talking in my normal voice now.
That's not your normal voice, Kendall.
You're
making a show out of it.
What do you two need?
Do you know what was it called again, Dev? Did they tell us a name?
The weird glass orb?
Yes, I've seen you have glass orbs, right? Well, because we just tried to buy one, but it was really expensive. And I remember
Ridiculous.
it was like a lot.
A glass orb, like for what purpose?
Oh, I asked Igor, the shopkeep, the person that was selling us things of magical stuff, if he had something to help us find. I don't remember exactly what I said, but we're looking for something to find Kiri when we're in the Feywild.
You
And
said
then-
scrying.
Scrying.
Oh,
right.
an orb of a crystal ball.
Yes.
Do you know how expensive those are?
50,000 gold
At least.
Yeah.
if we were getting a good deal. Was that a good deal, by the way? Was that what they normally cost, or was it more expensive than usual?
I mean, I can't say I've ever purchased a crystal orb. Those things are very rare.
Wait, do you not have those?
I don't need a crystal orb to scry.
Right, because you can see things.
Because I can scry.
You can
The
just
crystal
scry.
orb.
You have a crystal orb already?
I use a crystal orb to scry, but not the orb of... This is very confusing.
I'm very confused, yes.
I use a glass orb that is just a regular glass orb as a component, not one that is magical. If I gave you the glass orb, you couldn't do anything with it. But this is my glass orb. I use it to cast the spell scrying.
Dev, are you still confused?
I just sort of tuned her out. She's your... Yeah,
No, well,
use
heard
the glass
everything.
orb.
No,
to
I heard
scry.
everything you said, Sura, but
I don't get it.
I don't. So, okay, but next, better question. If we needed to scry when we were in the Feywild, could you teach me how to do that with a regular orb? No. Huh. Okay. No, I don't have any more questions. I don't think this is
So
something
if
we
you
can do.
scried on someone, sorry, Kendall, I'm just cutting you off, but if you scried on someone, would you be able to tell where they are? Like, could you pinpoint it? Or-
Sort of. I think they have to be on the same plane of existence as you are.
They're definitely not, Dev.
Oh, what if we brought... No, that seems like an awful inconvenience for Sora.
I think, Sura, you have things, really important things to do.
I cannot go to... Where are you trying to go? To the Feywild?
Yeah, we're going after Kiri.
Unfortunately, I
To
cannot
visit?
go with you.
We're not sure yet. No, that's okay. We kind of already knew that.
Kendall was just really hoping he could spend more time with you.
That's very sweet.
And I kind of like shift over next to her and I put my arm around like her waist. And I said, yeah. Okay, well, I really like seeing you again. And then I give her a kiss on the cheek and I let her go. And I'll say, have a good time in the library.
Oh, have you seen Gert?
She was here earlier, but I think she went back to wherever she's staying with her family.
Right.
Do you want me to send her a message for you?
Sure. Just let her know I will be stopping by, I guess. That was
I'll
awkward,
tell her
wasn't it?
that a little.
I'm sorry. That was awkward. Just
It's
let
kind
her
of
kn-
awkward.
Yeah, I feel really embarrassed about it. Just let her know. I'll go visit her in a little later. We've still got other stuff to do, I think, maybe. I guess. Kendall, do you have anything else you need to do?
No. I am
Okay.
getting hungry again. It's been a long day.
Okay. That's fine. Wait, it's only is it lunchtime yet? That's not
Oh.
even close to lunchtime.
Well, we ate and then we had that thing with the shop and then we had to walk all the way over here. It's kind of hot outside.
It is kind of hot outside. But
and-
oh, that reminds me somehow. We should put on the new armor that was stuffed in a bag somewhere. Maybe
See.
Gert still wait, no, who had it? I had a bag. Salix took the bag. Shit, where did I put it? Maybe it's still in the room. We should go back to the room and see if I've still got it in the bag.
Okay, yeah, we can probably check on Salix and see if she got her salad.
Yeah.
Easy enough to do.
Okay, let's go.
Bye,
before-
Sora.
Oh,
Bye, Sarah.
bye.
As we're like walking out of the front of the library, I'll say, Dev, hold on a second, I forgot. And then I'm gonna rush back to Sarah, and then I'm gonna like hold her real tight, and I'll tell her, thank you so much for everything. And I don't know when I'll be back, but I'll miss you. And then I'll go in for a kiss.
She'll meet you halfway. She,
Okay.
as you pull away, she kind of plays with the long ends of one of your braids before she pats your chest and lets you go.
I let it go real slow as like I look her in the eyes, like really trying to like savor every moment of it because I don't know when I'll see her again. And then I'll run on back to Dev. Okay, let's go.
Okay. Hurry back to the room. Literally just need to find the bag and pull that armor out of the bag.
You find a note from Salix that she has gone out to do her own shopping and she will meet you tonight. She said, and thank you for the breakfast salad.
You see, I knew she would like it.
It's so bizarre. Salad is not a breakfast food.
Okay, Dev, look at me. Look at me right here.
I'm looking at you.
You see? Anything
Yeah.
you eat during breakfast time is breakfast food.
Oh my god, you're right.
You see?
Okay. Sorry, we're getting distracted again. And I will look for the bag of holding that's stowed somewhere in this room and just start rummaging through it.
Yeah, easy enough.
Okay. Let's see. There was this one, and then I pull out the one that was for me because I'm selfish. Just kidding. It's the one that I remember we have.
And you are able to don it. Remind me, I think it's hide leather or hide armor
I believe so.
because it's made from dragon hide.
Yeah.
You are able to easily put it on.
And then
Whoa. Hold on.
how's it look?
Do like a lunge in it, and can you move around real good?
What, like a lunge like?
You look
Thrust.
pretty good. Do you have your new rapier? Maybe you can stab at the air with your armor on.
Ooh, I get it. Throw me a pillow.
Okay, here you go.
Ha! Thrust.
I don't know. I gotta say, bud, you look real good.
Do you think I look good enough to rescue royalty? Be honest.
Well, I mean, I don't know what you're supposed to look like to. Do you feel strong and protected, maybe?
I feel competent.
I think that's good enough. I think so. Yes. Maybe
Okay.
Kiri will be jealous of your new armor.
No,
No.
I guarantee it. I'm not trying to make Kiri jealous. Anyways,
Maybe
are you jealous?
a little, yeah. Is there one in there for me?
I don't know. I feel like we did hide and scales or some nonsense, but I don't remember. We had our time cut short when the whole, village burned to the ground.
Yeah, that wasn't fun. Well,
But I can double check with Gert because I don't remember.
I don't remember either. Let me just look through the bag.
Well, good luck.
And I
I'll just
rummage through the bag.
Sit down and watch.
What are you looking for, Kendall?
Hide armor for Kendall? For me?
Did
don't
you get that
remember.
commissioned?
I thought we did, but I just don't remember if it was done before the whole
You know what?
corruption thing.
We'll do it. We can say that you were able to get hide armor for the both of you.
Yay! That was Juan Carlos, not Kendall. Kendall goes, oh, what's this?
Oh,
Ho. Does this look Kendall sized to you?
probably. I remember Salix and I were the ones there getting it commissioned, so I feel like she'd have made sure it fit you.
Okay. Well, I guess there's only one way to find out. And I try to put it on by myself. All by myself.
All by yourself.
It's easy enough. You are able to slip, and it grows with you as you put it on.
Look at that. Look at this.
Ooh,
What do
looking
you think?
sharp.
What do you think?
You look almost fit to be an envoy of the Raven Queen.
What do you think, Cass? I look good?
I prefer more darker colors on you, but that's just me.
What color's my armor?
It's like a light blue. No,
Light blue?
wait, this is from the green dragon, right?
Yeah.
So is it like a copper green tone?
This would be from the Black Dragon.
It's black. What the fetch?
Well, Cass, I don't know how much darker I can get. from
Shut up!
here.
I thought it was from a blue dragon.
No. I
But we've never fought a blue dragon ever.
Shut your mouth!
right.
I
I
just
can't
work
hear
here.
the sword. I can't
Also,
hear
I
the
love
sword.
you. You still let me have the armor, so. Well, it's kind of hard to keep track of the dragon colors when the dragon killers are just out there slaying dragons.
Dragon Hearts.
Dragon hearts are slaying dragons.
So then it would be black armor.
Well, you think maybe, Cass, do you think that maybe the Raven Queen will also think I look good in it?
Why don't you ask her?
Can I?
Take communion with her whenever you'd like.
Explain to me what you think communion means.
Communion is where you find a way to commune with your God. There are many ways you can do that. The best way is to go to her most famous temple in Raisha. You could
I might
also
have to wait.
attend any of her other temples as well.
Oh. Is there a lot of... I should know this, I think. But is there a lot of them around?
Usually, where there is a large city with a large population of people who will die, which is most cities, the graveyards are run by the Raven Queen's servants.
So I'm imagining that I'm just sitting there with my eyes closed, not saying anything. And I'll just think back to Cass. Oh, that makes sense, I think. Maybe I will.
There is undoubtedly a temple of the Raven Queen here.
Can you feel it?
I know it.
Oh, that's right. You would. Okay. Well, thank you.
Anytime.
Are you okay? Do I need to shift the way that you're back there, maybe?
I do not feel discomfort.
No? Okay. Like right now or just always?
Ever.
Oh, well, that's easy then. That
You
must be
are-
nice.
You are very kind. Gendel.
Well, goodbye. Well, not goodbye because you're still here, but I'm going to talk to Dev now. Dev!
Whoa!
Dev!
I thought you fell asleep or something. You were just sitting there with your eyes closed.
I was talking to Cass. Anyways,
You weren't really talking though, so
we need to find a graveyard.
What?
Well,
No.
I can do that later, though.
No.
No, it's okay. Forget about it.
No. What? No. Let's hear. Why do you need a graveyard all of a sudden? That's like a real big shift in your focus here.
No, like not right now. Maybe later.
But that's still.
You sleep for a long time, so I can just go while you're taking a nap.
You're deflecting. Why do you need a graveyard?
I don't need it, but I'd like to talk to the Raven Queen.
Oh, like go to a temple?
We could go to a temple, but I feel like maybe a graveyard would be better.
What? Why would you want to go to a graveyard? There's nothing but dead people there.
Yeah. Because
Oh my
that's
gosh.
the Raven Queen's followers would handle that, right?
I don't know. What do I look like? A cleric
Exactly.
of the Raven Queen?
You see, and that's what I'm trying to find.
Then you go to a temple.
Well, I guess we could do both.
Come on, Kendall. Let's go to a temple. We're going to a temple first.
No,
And
not right now. It's too light out.
What do you mean it's too light out? The temples are open all day.
Well, okay, go with me on this one, okay? So
See,
the
we'll
first time I met the Raven Queen, it was really dark outside.
You
And
were
then
dead.
I just asked Cass if she liked what I was wearing, and she said, it needs to be darker, but it's already black. So the darker out, the better.
Well, I mean, in all fairness, this black is almost like a light shade of navy blue, but you probably...
You see, the darker the better. I can't imagine the Raven Queen really liked being out like during the middle of the day, right?
She doesn't come out... God...
Do you know the Raven Queen?
No, Kendall, I don't know the Raven Queen. I do not know the Raven Queen as intimately as you do.
Well, I don't know her that well yet either, but I'm just going based off of context clues.
Okay, well, here's what I'm thinking. Hear
Okay.
me out. Hear me out.
I'm hearing. I'm listening.
We go to wherever all the temples are, because quite frankly, we're gonna do something dangerous, and I know I probably look like I'm pretty well composed right now, but I'm gonna go see Gert, and that makes me really anxious. So I probably want to go to a temple real quick and ask for some help. Okay?
But are you sure that maybe like the Raven
No,
the Raven Queen's probably not the best temple to go to right now, right?
I don't know, Kendall. You know better than I do, but here's what I'm doing. I'm gonna go find a temple to. Since we're looking for temples, I'm gonna go find Avandra. Okay?
Okay.
And
Okay,
while I'm
okay.
doing that, you can go find your graveyard. Right?
Okay, well, is it okay with you if I go to a graveyard? Because you were so adamant about going to a temple.
You know, honestly, I feel like the temple's the place to go, but you seem pretty dead set on going to a graveyard.
Funny joke. Okay, yeah.
What joke?
Oh, that wasn't a joke. You said dead set and then graveyard. I'm sorry.
Sorry. Gotcha. Okay. Well, let's go. Let's go. Let's just see what we find. All right.
Together or
yes,
separately? Because
yeah,
I'm
let's
confused.
go
You're
together.
saying a lot of things, Dev.
Let's go, Kendall, please.
All right, let's go.
For the love of all the gods, let's go.
Let's go to your love god, and we'll see if they can.
Luck
help you.
god. Good gracious.
I should. Okay. Okay. Now, if you needed help with the ladies, you could always just ask me, but that's okay. We can go ask a god.
Well, I don't know. I feel like I gave you a little bit of help with Sura earlier. Said that you wanted to spend more time with her.
You see, no, it worked. Did it? I don't know.
I don't know. You tell me. Did it work?
Yeah, it did.
All right. Well, great.
Okay.
Was it like a team effort?
So,
Is that possible?
Oh, I mean, if you're looking for advice, my first advice is just don't be nervous.
Oh, yeah. That's easy.
Just stop being nervous.
Okay, I'll get started on that.
Because whether it's a lady or a not lady, they can smell nervousness on you. It makes things weird. You see? Can you? I'm a little nervous. It's awkward right now, isn't it?
Why are you nervous?
I've never talked to the last time I talked to the Raven Queen. I think I was dead.
You were dead.
You see? This isn't about me. Stop. We're talking about you right now.
Are we?
You and Gert, I remember.
Oh. Right, okay. Step 1, don't be nervous. All right, what's step 2?
Okay, step 2. Where are you going again? You're going to see Gert, but you're going to take her somewhere nice?
Maybe
you know,
in
hindsight, maybe I'm not the best to give advice.
You can't bail on me now. You already started. You gave me step 1.
Now I'm starting to think about it because, like, when Sir and I got close, all I did was show up. That didn't happen for you, right?
Step 2, just show up.
That's a good step, though. You have to
don't be
there
nervous.
For things to happen, right?
Don't be nervous. Just show up. Don't be nervous. Just show up.
For
some reason, I feel like that's actually helpful.
Okay. Then that's step 2.
Is there a third step, or is that it?
Do you have a gift? I tend to bring gifts. Sometimes I can't say the things that I want to say, and sometimes I think about real hard about the things that I want to say, and then I buy something, and I say, here's the thing that I bought you, and that thing says the thing that I was going to say.
Material gestures. Okay, gotcha.
People appreciate gifts, right?
I mean, I guess. Salix liked her salad. That was a gift.
You see?
Okay. All right.
She also likes flowers, which is why I give her flowers all the time. I gave a flower to Sura the other day, and she really appreciated it too.
Flowers. Okay, so flowers is like the common theme here.
Does Gert like flowers?
I don't know.
She likes magic stuff. Did you buy any extra magic stuff from Igor?
Oh. Why didn't I think of that?
Well, it's too late now because he definitely locked the door behind us.
Yeah. I don't think he would have wanted to sell me anything anyways.
I don't think he liked us that much.
I think he didn't like me that much. Did you hear how he was like, no haggling? I was like, how about this? And he was like, no.
Well, that's because you didn't give the right tone.
What do you mean tone?
Different vendors need different tones. That's why I scream at the fruit ones.
You know,
otherwise they think that you're weak, and they really take advantage of you.
Do you think I was taken advantage of?
I've never spoken to a magic vendor, so I don't know. But also because Sura said that the glass ball was accurately priced, and I don't think he was looking to take advantage of us.
Well, not you. Did you just stand by while I got robbed?
You didn't get robbed. You have to learn somehow. Maybe this is the learning opportunity is what we're going to go with.
Okay.
Wait, why? How did we get here? You should buy flowers for Gert. Magic flowers? Is that a thing?
Oh, maybe I can find flowers that change colors. Great idea, Kendall. And I'll just go running off.
Look after Dev as they're running off, and I go, that's my plan all along. And then I go after them.
I'm looking for a flower vendor.
Roll investigation.
My favorite. Let's use an advantage on that. That's moderately better. For a 13. Ooh, that's a lucky number.
Can Kendall show them the way to where he found the flower vendors after seeing them struggle?
Yes.
Hey, can I say something to you, Dev?
You just did.
You always try real hard. Don't ever stop. But the flower vendors are over this way.
Then what am I looking at?
I don't know. I think that's somebody's house.
Oh,
A small castle.
well, they got a nice flower box, I guess.
I think that would have been stealing.
Okay, that's true. Okay, I'll hurry off towards direction Kendall pointed. You know, I really appreciate you helping me.
I appreciate to have you around, Dev. I know Salix is my best friend. And I love having her around, but she's gonna go home one day, and it's nice to have someone else.
Oh, when she goes home, you'll go home, right?
I don't think so.
Oh. Oh.
Especially not after promising the Raven Queen I'd help her.
Yeah, maybe you should talk to her about that.
I've been thinking about it a lot,
Well,
but that doesn't mean I don't want to help her. She gives me purpose. And it's not something I ever had back home.
well, when we rescue Kiri, I will help you with your purpose because I don't got anything else going on. Not really.
Is that a deal?
I mean, I wouldn't really call it a deal because you're not paying me or anything, but it's a promise.
Find your own flower then. Let's go.
Okay. I'm gonna buy flowers.
But as I walk away in front of them, I also stick my hand out behind me so they can grab it if they want.
Okay. Let's find flowers.
You find a flower vendor with numerous mums and lilies and roses and carnations. Nothing that's magical, though.
Nothing magical.
This one smells really good. And then I point to one with a long stalk and it's got a bunch of little flowers around it.
Let me smell it. Oh, that is pretty good. I just had an idea. And I go around and I start smelling all of the flowers in turn.
Don't
Yo,
smell that
man, are you gonna buy something or what?
Excuse me, sir. I am perusing the flowers.
Come on, I don't have all day.
Fine. Give me that one. And I point at whatever.
That'll be 5 copper.
Perfect. I give the 5 copper.
How much
Kendall.
for your bouquet of mountain flowers? Mountain lilies, I mean.
Oh, that's 2 silver.
Let me have that one. And then I'll buy a bouquet as well of mountain lilies.
Kendall,
Yeah?
smell these.
What do I smell?
What are they, Deborah?
They're 5 coppers for a handful of irises.
Good choice.
Ooh.
All right. Now, and I hold my hand up and I think for a moment, close my eyes, and a little bit of wispy blue light comes from my fingers, and I point at each of the flowers and I hold it out. I say, now smell them. And they smell like a collection of all the different flowers that are in the vendor here.
Whoa.
Prestidigitation.
What?
Magic.
Wow. I think you got it. I think this is it.
Perfect.
I think you did it, Dev.
You know, I don't think I need to go to the temple. But I'll go with you to yours if you need it.
I'm gonna take these back to the room.
Okay.
So if you want to go find Gert, well, and I show them my ring. Well, if you need anything, you know how to get a hold of me.
Within a mile, at least. I'll try not to run too far away.
Or you can just run towards this way until I can have fun.
All right. Just stay out of the graveyard, okay?
I can't promise that. And then I run off.
Okay. I have a question for Kendall and Devereaux. Devereaux, you're going to find Gert. Kendall, are you going to the Temple of the Raven Queen?
No.
No.
I am going to deliver a bouquet of mountain lilies to remind my sister of home.
Okay. Are you going to stay in the room after?
How much time do we have left?
20 minutes.
I will stay in the room to see my sister because I haven't seen her all day.
Okay. In that case, Kiri, I have a question for you.
Oh dear. Okay.
Do you leave the castle?
No.
No?
No.
Not ever?
Not for any extended period of time. And not to go north to look for rebels.
Sure, but at all.
At some point, yeah, I don't know. I can't stay in I'm sure it's big, but I can't stay in there the whole fucking time.
Of course.
It's a plot twist. It's a lot longer on my end.
Hmm?
I was saying plot twist, it's a lot longer on my end than it is on theirs.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Do you want to meet that person?
I would like to meet that person.
Okay. Why don't you describe the first time that you leave the castle?
Okay, so first time I leave the castle, I'm probably just trying to get out as far into any sort of wilderness or quiet place that I can go without seeming like I might be intending to leave to anybody who might be trying to keep an eye on me. So if there's a forest outside the city limits, I'm basically just gonna go out there and just kind of chill the hell out for a while.
This forest is wildly gorgeous. The trees, the tree bark is smooth as glass and darker than obsidian. The branches are vibrant verdant green. Even the brush is full of color, full of purples and blues and oranges. And it's in this forest that you first encounter another person. You catch a glimpse of long pink hair from behind, and you can hear the gentle sound of a string instrument, though not one you've ever heard or seen before. You can hear singing. Just off in the distance. And with each note of this feminine voice, you watch the landscape around shift in color and hue and vibrancy, as if just by the virtue of her voice, the world shifts.
I will head over in that direction.
You walk over, almost enchanted already. And then she turns around. Her face is distinctly fey, marked with flecks of gold, with golden eyes. She has 2 sets of horns that come up from her brow and that stop at an angle, long golden ears, vibrant pink hair with a peony nestled just between her ear and her horn. She wears matching pink robes, a tie around her waist. I will post a reference image in Discord. Booyah. Oh. Hi.
Hello. Do you mind if I join you?
Can you sing?
I haven't in a while.
Yes. Join me.
Take a seat. I admit I wasn't expecting to find anybody out here.
No?
When I came here and I was little, I didn't usually find people.
Maybe I'm not people.
Maybe not.
Maybe you're not people.
I'll let you know if I ever find out.
I'm Pax.
I'm Kiri.
Well met, Kiri. What brings you out where you are hoping to find no people?
Trying to get away from things I'm supposed to do for a while.
Would you care to join me for a song?
I would love to.
She begins to pluck at this instrument that is long and rectangular, plucking at the strings one at a time, somehow creating chords and a beautiful progression that pulls at your soul. And you watch as with each pluck of her long, thin, pink-hued fingers, the brush around you, like when you drop a drop of wine into water, ripples out into color. And she meets your eyes and looks at you with warmth and curiosity and waits for you to join in.
For chat, I will inform you that if I was going to sing, I would not be drinking super whiskey over here, so I'm sorry to disappoint anybody. But I'll definitely join her in her song. What I will do is I will begin singing in what is one of my favorite keys of music, which is kind of like a major key. It is something that is very nice and happy, but there's just one note that's just a little bit off, and if sung by itself, you would probably find it to be very sour and a little bit distasteful, but when put in the context of entire lines and entire melodies, it comes out as being dreamy and ethereal as opposed to anything else.
Why don't you roll a performance check for me? Keep in mind you have 4 advantages and 2 auto crits.
Yeah, I was going to say, can I use an auto crit on that?
Of course you can. Would you like to use 3 of your advantages for an auto crit, or just use an auto crit?
I'll just use the auto crit.
Okay. Pax looks up at you as you sing. Not even, almost as if she is not present in her own body, though she is singing and playing her instrument with the utmost perfection. But she looks at you as if she is trying to look through you, trying to understand where this ethereal sadness stems from. Maybe she's trying to determine if she can trust you, or what your intentions are. Fey creatures are hard to interpret like that. As the song naturally comes to a close, she smiles. Doesn't sound like it's been a long time for you.
Well, might just be a while since I've done it in front of people. If you are a people, after all.
If I am. How old are you, Kiri?
Almost 200. 175, 176, something like that. I've been back and forth. I've lost count a bit.
Almost 200 years. I am inspired. I have to go soon, but I would very much like to meet you here again.
I would like that too.
I tell you what. I have a song I want you to learn. To sing with me next time.
Okay.
It's called The Dawn of Day. Or something like that. You'll find it.
I'll make sure to keep an eye out.
She gently plucks the peony from her hair and gives it to you.
Take it.
Until next time.
I look forward to it.
She stands and you catch sight of her feet, which are hooved. She gently walks away. And that is where we
After
will...
I'm...
Oh, good. No, go ahead.
Oh, I was just going to say that, after I'm confident that she's gone and I feel like I have the forest reasonably to myself, instead of wallowing in my own sadness as I intended on doing, I will spend most of my time out here singing.
Make a perception check.
Oh, that's pretty good. That's 19 plus 4 for 23 total.
You're not sure maybe if it's lingering effects from Pax's singing or if it is something different, but there's one more ripple, pulse of color at the end of your song before everything shifts back. And that, friends, is where we will call it. We did it! We finally played again! Alright, so friends, let's go ahead and sign off. Who wants to start us off?
Hi, I'm Ren. I guess I'll go. I'm Ren, and today I played Devereaux Thistlebrook. And when I'm not playing Sunday Friends, you can catch me here on Open for Adventure on Thursdays as part of an Invisible Sun stream that happens at 8 o'clock Eastern Time. Words. And also, I'm a voice of a character in a podcast called Roads Uncharted. You can check us out on Spotify, iTunes, or Google Podcasts, or you can, give us a follow on Simplecast. And my favorite part about today was I liked being able to do some smack talk while Kiri was talking to Zephyr, but also just kind of getting a little bit more of that backstory on Kiri is fantastic.
Beautiful. Thank you, Ren.
I can go next. Hi, everyone. I'm Juan Carlos, and I played Candle today. Oh, right. Okay, so I'm at Sombrero. You can find me on the Discord or Twitter with that. And I think Instagram too, but I don't use it that much, so, who cares? I will also be running a short campaign on this channel starting August. We're calling it Modern Gods Inheritance, and I got a good cast, of some of which are Nomadic, Moderately Okay Cosplay, our very own Luma, our very own Megan, and everyone's Josh Simons, because he's friends with everyone. Anyways, August 4th on Tuesdays, 6 o'clock Central Standard Time will be when we play. Also next week, I'll be premiering in a show called Entanglement over on Unmade Gaming's channel. That's Thursdays at 7 Central Standard Time. I also produce a podcast called The Roleplay Cafe for Open for Adventure. Now that I'm all settled in and moved in, as you can see in my empty office here, I will have no distractions to edit some very, very good interviews that Daxara and Pixel Cat have interviewed, where they talk about tabletop games and then quiz people on things they know nothing about. Although Alex knew a little bit about some of the things that they quizzed them about, but that's not here nor there. Anyways, my favorite part was getting to spend a lot of alone time with Dev. It was fun making friends with a friend. Also, Kiri, we're coming for you. We didn't forget. That's it for me.
Thank you, Juan Carlos.
Hello, everybody. My name is Alex. I had a ton of fun playing Kiri tonight. Other things I'm working on at the moment are, one, I'm running an Invisible Sun campaign on Thursday nights at 8 Eastern. That is 3 sessions away from ending, and I'm super excited about that. Also, at the end of this coming week, on I believe it's the 18th, this coming Saturday, Mindy and I will be hosting the First Dawn Fourth Watch. That's the number. That's the order those numbers go in. Almost got it right. But yeah, we'll be running the Fourth Watch for First Dawn. So all of the burning questions you have had about that magnificent campaign will ideally get answered. And so yeah, that's coming up this Saturday at 11:30 Eastern. Don't quote me on that. We'll tweet about it. It's fine. And at some point in the near future, I'm probably going to be putting out feelers for running a game on this channel using the Numenera system. But more details on that will be coming soon. And that's all I got. Oh, my favorite part. Favorite part of the session was everything from the confusion about the color of the dragon that was used for the armor to the end of the Kendall dev scene there. Just all of that was just so good.
Oh, Lord. Hi, I'm Camille. You can find me on Twitter at CamilleDoesDND. You can also find the channel on Twitter, open the number 4 adventure. I make dice trays that are pretty cool with Wolfwood Studio Shop on Etsy. Thanks, friends. I play in Alex's Invisible Sun campaign as a ridiculous character named Shade. It's a good time. Y'all, I wish I could be in more games because there's so many upcoming games coming up on the channel. It's really incredible. I'm super excited to see more stuff come up. We're getting approving new Dungeon Masters all the time, every day. And we'd love to have you as part of our community. If you're watching this and you're not in our Discord, please join our Discord. It's a lot of fun. They're very, very welcoming. I think that's it for the announcements. I don't have anything written down. I will do our warm fuzzies, though. Would y'all help me?
Yes.
Okay, first of all, we have Bel
Here first.
Chavez.
Bel Chavez.
Chavez.
We have
Wait. There we go.
Andrew Fellowship of the Table Bay of Gifts.
Bay
Andrew!
of Gifts.
We have Gamer Lives.
Lives of
Gamer
Gamers.
Lives.
We have Mitch D.
Mitchie.
We have Orion.
Orion.
And we have
Orion.
one more, our newest thingy, our newest form fuzzy is Quincy.
Quincy.
And C is just Spanish for yes, so here you go.
See, yes. God bless it.
Thank y'all so much for being Patreons. We will see y'all same time, same place next week. We love you. Don't forget, always, 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 always love one another. And we will catch y'all next time. Okay, bye.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.